I was scrolling earlier today and I ran across a profile of a lady who was a coach, a dating coach, and her whole platform was for fit women over the age of 50 to find a husband. Fit women over the age of 50 to find a husband. And I listened to some of her advice, even though I'm not her demographic, but I thought it was interesting. And I also thought it was totally off base. Now, what I didn't do was leave a whole bunch of stupid ass comments on her page, but it reminded me of when I was younger and I had a very diverse friend group. We were tall, short, light to dark. Okay. And I was probably the heaviest one of all of us. And I will tell you what I had to do to get a man and what my dark skinned friends had to do to get a man was totally different. I have always had a big old booty. All I had to do was show up. That's all I had to do. All I had to do was show up in a club with a mini skirt, free drinks. Even now, as much as, the red pillars will have you think otherwise, all I have to do is show up in a mini skirt, free drinks, phone numbers. And I'm not all that fit, friendly, and I'm definitely not young. I'm 52, almost 52. And I know that if I had a friend that was dark skinned, even at her fittest, the advice that I would give her, just show up, would not work for her. Now, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm better than anybody else. But the bottom line is when you are listening to these coaches, if they have not had experience like you would have an experience, their advice is not going to work for you. And I don't care what the genre is. So I have watched one particular coach who is very, very light skinned, and I listened to her advice, and I know for a fact that a lot of what she says it's not going to work for older women. It's not going to work for heavier set women. And it's not going to work for dark skinned women. Like, that's just the reality of what we live in. I also listen to coaches about starting a business, and their only business is telling other people how to start a business. They have no experience doing it. I also see service-based coaches trying to tell product-based coaches how to market. It's not going to work. I implore you, before you hire a coach, make sure that their experience in life mirrors what you're trying to accomplish.